January 6 panel member Schiff says that if the DOJ doesn't investigate Trump, it sends a message that the president is above the law, which would be a dangerous, dangerous precedent to set, because then that would mean that a president could act illegally in any manner that they so wish without repercussions, which would be awful for our democracy. It would mean that there'd be no checks and balances at the highest level of office or highest law in the land. Let's read. Representative Adam Schiff says he believes Donald Trump broke the law after losing the 2020 election. We know that due to the select committees, or no, sorry, not the select committees, the January 6th committee hearings, and all of the evidence that they have brought forth. He says that if the Department of Justice Department doesn't act, it'll be sending a message that Trump is above the law, and that the January 6th committee has presented evidence that Trump sought to lead an armed mob to the Capitol. January 6th committee member Representative Adam Schiff called on the Justice Department to invest former President Donald Trump, saying he believed Donald Trump broke the law, trying to clean the power after the 2020 election. The aide, let's see, Cassidy Hutchinson alleged that Trump sought to lead a mob of his supporters to the Capitol on January 6, 2021, knowing they were carrying weapons, and said he was prevented from going by the Secret Service. Schiff argued that the testimony warrants official action from the DOJ, which he said has to act or risk sending the message that the criminality of the president is acceptable. I think there's evidence that the former president engaged in multiple violations of the law, and that should be investigated, Schiff said. For 4 years, the Justice Department took the position that you can't indict a sitting president. If the department now were to take the position that you can't investigate or indict a former president, then the president becomes above the law, and that's a very dangerous idea that the founders would have never subscribed to. Schiff also argues that not investigating someone because of their political status is a far more dangerous thing to our Constitution than following the evidence where it leads, including when it leads to a former president. So, if any of you have seen the January 6 hearings, at least in my mind, I'm completely convinced there's no way that you can watch those and come away with the idea that he wasn't planning some fucked shit. Especially the last day I've seen was like day 5, and the testimony from the Justice Department repeatedly saying, hey, there's no evidence for your fraud claims, they're not true, stop saying them, and then he kept saying them anyways, and he kept trying to fire people until he could get someone to say what he wanted, was particularly damning in my eyes. So, yeah. I really hope that the Justice Department investigates and indicts and throws that monster in jail as he tried to overthrow our democracy. And a democracy cannot survive if we just let people who try and end democracy continue without criminal punishment. So that is my today's episode in documenting the steady fall of our democracy. Follow for more daily videos. If you want to debate me, join the Discord. If you want to support me, I have a Patreon. All of that will be linked in my YouTube channel, which is linked to my TikTok, because I know most people watch me on TikTok, but exclusive content is on my YouTube channel, including my weekly debates. So, I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.